One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. Taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the USC Trojans offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Extending the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, five-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Lyle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. Five-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just... they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
back to throw. It's Murphy. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense will get the ball for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Jordan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the Trojans get enough for the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Still on his feet. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Lofts one high indeed. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Lockett. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. They stop stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Now the play fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Caught close to the marker. It's Fowler. And the Trojans pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Murphy. He makes the grab. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Trojans have it with a first and 10. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Balls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to the running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Got a man. It's Barry Johnson. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bringing the heat. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Lots of room to run. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Wisconsin, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got his man quickly. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Got it in the middle, it's Barry Johnson. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Badgers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David.
Breaks into the open. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback running on the draw. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Trojans will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
The Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badger.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And the extra point was good.
First foul. Roughing the kick maker.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Murphy. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Escapes the pressure going right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Snatches it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Trying to barge in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Murphy. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They're going to run it. Touchdown, USC! And the pummeling has started. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And off to Jones. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're
racing down the left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 1st and 10. To throw, it's O'Neal. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Trojans come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Powers through. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air, it's O'Neal. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Badger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Wisconsin, 32.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's loose. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Trojans. And the route is on.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Wisconsin, 32.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a